Hello, it's Maddox Webb, or some of you know me as Mads. I'm back again. So shocking, I know. It's been a while. I graduate in 2 weeks, and I'm just now getting around to sending graduation announcements out. This is like the only free time I have to do it this week, and then after this week, it'll be like, oh, I graduate on Friday, so I'm like, let's get it done. It is also currently like 2 a.m. So yeah, I've been pushing this off because I don't think I want to accept my own future of graduating. It's a little scary. There's a lot of positives, but now that I've gotten comfortable in my current situation, yeah, I kind of don't want to. I don't want to leave some of the people that care about me behind and all of that, and yeah. Point is, graduation announcements. There's very few people in my family that I actually care about sending an announcement to or care about, period. So, I have a lot left over because I mostly made them for myself and my friends to have little memorabilia. I'm literally using one of them to do a assignment this week that I need to do. That was due like 3 weeks ago. I hope my creativity makes it to where he accepts the lateness of my assignment. But yeah. I'm a little tired. There's also 2 more companies I want to add to this list because yeah, I don't know where to mail to them. Everyone on my list. It's because either the brand is one of my favorites and is important to me because it's one of my favorites, because the reason it's one of my favorites, or they're important people who I feel like have helped me raise myself and grow up, which makes me want to add another person to this list. We'll see. Okay, let's go with what I have so far. I have a solid 4 people I'm close to. Yeah, 4 people I'm really close to. 3 of them I put off doing theirs. My main 3, because I wanted to write them a letter, but it was really hard for me to do that because it's accepting that we're all not going to be together for much longer. Obviously, we're all going to be friends and whatnot, but we're not all going to be going to the same school anymore, and we're not all going to be living in the same town. So that fucking that stung. Okay, pardon my language, but that stings. Okay. Especially with my situations, I don't know how often I'll be able to come visit. I don't think it'll be as bad as I originally thought, but it's not gonna be pretty, I don't think, once I move out. But that's okay. I finally wrote this today. I think they're good. The 3 are in my bag. The other one, he just got an announcement because I think he already knows how much I care about him. So I think we're safe there. I'm also keeping one for myself. Like I said, I'm keeping one to do an assignment. That's a weird ass sentence to say, but whatever. Which the assignment and myself, it's a letter to yourself assignment. So I'm going to write it on my Chromebook, print it off. 2 of them, put one in the myself, put one in the Okay. Who else I sent to? I gave one to my favorite teacher. I only really love one of my teachers. I gave it to basically my parents, which is my best friend's parents. And then my grandma is one of my family members I actually care about, so I gave one to her, gave her a little letter. I think she kept it. I don't know. I like her. So yeah. Which is the only reason my mother found out I even had these. So I had to send 2 of them out to her. People, which are people I probably would have ended up including anyway, so I'm not overly mad about it. My parents are not getting one though, so they can suck a fat one. 3 of my or technically 4, but 2 of them live together, so I just gave them one. Because I wanted them to have one. Because I wanted you to know. Because I wanted. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. So yeah, that was nice to finally wrap those up. And then I have some extras, more extra actual announcements rather than envelopes. So I'll have to go get more envelopes. But let's see what I got. I also did have to tear up one of my envelopes because I spelled the word funky wrong. More contacts later. Context, not contacts. Anyway, yeah, let's get into what I have. I have a Walla. That's because it was like my first or second paycheck. I spent it in getting a really nice Awala bottle, which is currently sitting in my car because I had coffee in it last, and I haven't got it out of my car yet. Probably should, because that coffee is not gonna be good. It's okay. But Awala, and I've used that water bottle for like 2 years. It is my ride or die. I love it, and I respect the brand. I love them. They don't even have, from what I've seen, they don't even have like an over amount of marketing because they don't need it. They're just that good. Anyway, respect Walla. They're definitely getting one. Converse. I've worn Converse since I was little. It's the brand I go for. Now that I have my own money, I still take my own money and I go spend it on them on purpose because I like it. I love Converse. They have a great shoe, and yeah, I respect the company. Would be an honor to be part of that marketing team. Oh my goodness. Next is the first person on this list, Conan Gray. I've respected this man since day one. Okay, Heather came out, I showed up and I loved it. His most recent album, Wishbone Deluxe, Moss, Doors, Do I Dare? Oh my goodness. This man, I swear, is reading my diary. I don't have a diary. That's the fun fact. No, I swear, Conan is able to be so expressive with his music, and it helps so much. I love it. Conan Gray is literally my favorite artist. Definitely one of the faves. No, definitely the favorite. I respect him. I respect the music. Oh my god, I love them so much. Conan Gray is so cool. I could go on a rant, bro, but I'm not going to, because that's embarrassing for me watching this video back. But Conan Gray definitely deserves an announcement, because without Conan, I don't think I would understand my own emotions. And Family Line, finding that as a kid, that helped so much with my situation. Hearing that someone else had gone through it as well. Like Winner, I'm about to be a winner. Let's just say that. Next. Lego, because this channel has had many things of me building Legos and whatnot. And one of my favorite memories actually involves not just, I should do one to Pokemon. I might. But no, one of my favorite memories actually involves building these little Lego guys. I only have one because the person who has my other one and also threw me in a Pokeball. Yeah, that's one of my favorite memories. I also love their flowers. I like that it's something I can come and decorate my house to and relax while doing it, and it's amazing. I honor the company, and I would love, oh my gosh, to be a part of that marketing team. That would be epic. But that's only a dream. For now, I respect the company from a distance. Next. Bath and Body Works. I use their cologne. I can't smell. So, it's a really good bonding between me and my best friend. Is she'll get me a cologne, or she had gotten me a cologne, and she said it smelled good, and yeah, I just keep rebuying it. Bath and Body Works. Yeah, I can respect a company that is awesome, even though I can't appreciate their product because I can't smell it. So, yeah. Build-A-Bear. This is a weird one. I've had a Build-A-Bear since I was a kid, and it was from my sister, who I no longer talk to. Hardly consider her a family member. anymore, but she is still there, and she still got me my Build-A-Bear. In fact, let's go visit my Build-A-Bear, because my Build-A-Bear sits in my little creative room. And it's always come with me on trips and stuff. And I know exactly where he is. She used to be, or I guess he used to be a she too, because he came in a dress, but I found a jacket later on that better represented him. Look how cute he is. Look how cute. Just a bunny, bro. I love this guy. Yeah, you can see his dress behind him. Never too far, but let's see if the too. Can I get it to work? No, he finally burnt out. Yeah. So, he doesn't really work anymore, but he's still one of my favorites. What was his name? His name was Latte. Latte. Because I liked him a lot. And I came up with Latte. It was Latte, chocolate latte. So, yeah, there's him. There's a rack of memories here, actually. It's the only reason why I keep it in my arm, but love that guy. And yeah, it just kept me through trips when I was a kid. It made me feel close, because that was one of the last gifts I had ever gotten from my sibling. And I used to say, "I love you," and it was in her voice. And it was a nice memory. I'm kind of sad it didn't work, but it's okay. Things fade with time, and I accept that. And yeah, that little bear is going everywhere. Or not bear, but that little rabbit is going everywhere with me. I love that rabbit. Continue on. Monster Energy. This one's less sappy. I use Monster Energy to get through my day. It's my daily life. It is my favorite drink to consume. And no, it is not any of the regular flavors you were thinking of. It is not no green and black can. It ain't no tropical blah 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 blah. You're thinking, Matt, I know you in real life. You hate carbonation. How are you writing a grad card to Monster Energy? Well, clearly you don't know me well enough in real life, because Monster Energy's coffee line, cafe, mocha, caramel, I am always carrying one of those dang things on me, and I respect the heck out of Monster Energy, bro. Without Monster Energy, I would not be alive. In fact, I wish I had a Monster for tomorrow, but I don't think I do I? I don't. I forgot to restock. Moving on. Raising Cane's. It's my favorite spot for group hangouts. I love the food. It's amazing. And I've had very funny memories in Raising Cane's with my friends and whatnot. I appreciate that the prices are still decent in this economy, because it's a nice place where I can go pay for myself, pay for my friends, and it's always a good time in Raising Cane's, bro. So, last one. Funky Frog Place, which is the same reason why I had to rip off one of these envelopes, because I spelled funky wrong. Funky Frog Place is the most amazing, one of the most amazing YouTubers ever. They are so down to earth. They talk about real life stuff. They're not scared to talk about real life stuff, and they make it funny. They make it so funny. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to write a letter of gratitude to Funky Frog Place. I have such bad insomnia. Such a hard time sleeping half the time. Obviously, why I'm making this video at 2 a.m. I can't sleep. They deserve all the gratitude in the world, dude, for making the most entertaining videos known to man, analyzing the real world and keeping me up with like actual real world stuff. I shouldn't say actual. It's not like they're talking about war or anything, but they're talking about online social media, the dangers of social media, and the patriarchy and shit like that. That shit is so cool. If I could be half as cool as Funky Frog Place, I would. Okay. Anyway, for the two that I was talking about at the beginning of this, I was talking about Stray Kids, because they're another one of my favorite music artists. They're literally all over my wall. Look at these posters, bro. They make K-rock, what I consider K-pop. Obviously, I think they're technically considered a K-pop group, but I think they have more rock music. They're awesome. I had like 8 envelopes or 8 of the invites shoved in one of these at one point. I'm like, what, who could possibly want 8? I'm like, oh my gosh, for each member of the group. Because I had seen in one that they sent their cards to BTS, and I was like, Stray Kids. I have so many of their envelopes and stuff, but I cannot find where I would send that to. So, any Dire Stray Kids people out there, that would be great. That would be awesome. Please tell me where to send that to. Where else was it? I also want to send one to Alice Osman. She's my favorite author. Yeah, that's the main reason, actually. She's my favorite author. She wrote hard stuff and all the novels. So, Alice Osman's going to be getting one as soon as I can find her address. And what's the other one? Oh, obviously, the other one. While we were talking about YouTubers, I was trying to find the P.O. box for Curtis Connor. But this man, I know he lives in Canada. Do they not do P.O. boxes in Canada? That sounds so bad out of context. But I cannot find where I would want to send a grad announcement to Curtis Connor, bro. Please. These videos are so entertaining. It's so nostalgic, too. Like, it's like the same thing as Monkey Frog Plays. Like, he talks about current stuff, reacts to it, and reviews it. And I'm like, just, Curtis Connor's so cool. If I could be half the man he is. Brother. But for now, I got the 10. I'm going to try and find Alice Osman's P.O. box. Because I'm sure that woman has one, right? I hope so. But, yeah, that's my update. Where am I at? I guess I should say mentally. Yeah, since it's been so long. When was the last video I recorded? That's the more important question. No, I didn't do a first day of senior year. So is it CPA? No, I've done cooking videos and stuff, I think. I've been a little slacking. I do apologize. It'll get better with college. Maybe. I definitely plan on doing more days in lives soon. I plan to do one probably not this week, because this week I'm going to be so done with life because of college algebra. That's kind of what last week was like too. So yeah, I'm on the grind to dig myself out of that hole. As of right now, I'm passing the class, but I'm not going to get college credit. Which means I'd have to retake the class in college, and I don't want to do that. So as soon as that study guide drops, my social life will be dropping as well. My free time will be out the window. Actually, the door will be closed, but the window will be open to let the moss in. Sorry. That was such a bad pull. I apologize. Ooh. No, I'm out of drink. I don't want to go to the kitchen and get a drink. But where was I even going? But I want to do a day in a life before my senior year ends, because I haven't recorded like anything from my senior year as in like video form. I wanted to do one for prom, but that day was so hectic and busy, like unbelievably, because I had my last Scholar Bowl Oh, yeah, that happened. I had my last Scholar Bowl competition. In fact, this is the last day I have my jersey, because I'm going to turn it in tomorrow. So, yeah, I won't be wearing this again. which is kind of sad, but nothing I can do about it. They have their competition to see if they make it to state tomorrow. I can't go. I have work. And I didn't get a 2 weeks notice, so I couldn't take off for it. So that's kind of sad. So districts is really my last one, but I got to be there and be a part of it. So that was pretty nice. Yeah, I hope they make it to state. So, yeah, that was my last extracurricular end. That's really weird to think about. I kind of want to stop thinking about it, but it's also like, if I had made it to state, I would have been doing that. For speech, if I would have made it to state, but there was unforeseen circumstances of which I did not make it to state. Works for me, I guess. Man, I literally spent a movie day today, so that was the first time I've watched a movie and been so cozy in my own bed. I was so cozy. So incredibly comfortable. I didn't think that was possible in my own home. I was so comfortable. Thank you. Let me so happy with myself. But, yeah. So, here's some big news last time I recorded. I'm not single, so that's fun. I'm locked in. Ow! That hurt. I'm locked in, bro. So, that's cool. That's tubular. I still have the same friends as last time. I've got Carlos, Bree, Lainey, Clay, Carlos, Lainey, Bree, Clay. Okay, yeah, the 4. I said all 4. My brain is going down. Me and Aaron, my old man had talked for a bit, but I haven't talked to him much. The guy who adopted me, so tubular. Rather. Yeah, it's gonna be my little update. I'm gonna be a college freshman starting on May 31st. Because no matter what, I pass all my classes. I might not get college credit for college algebra if it doesn't turn around real quick, but I pass it. So, yippee! I'm gonna become such a no life, such a low life this week, bro. The only way you're gonna spend time with me is coming over to my house and being like, Mads, get away from the screen. Or the paper, or whatever the heck this study guy about to be on, bro. No. Or you come to school with me. Or I possibly hang out with you after work. There is only one person I can think of who would hang out with me after work. Maybe 2. But he probably, school nights, so probably not. So one person I can hang out with after work. Brother. I'm gonna be so dead this week. I don't want to. Don't make me. Ah! Okay. Well, I need to finish these up so I can mail these all out tomorrow. Oh yeah, you might be like, what are you going to write to these companies? Yada, 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 yada. I'm going to write. Most of them are probably going to be on these, like, my name is blah, I'm graduating from blah, I respect your company, yada yada. I'll make a little template for myself, don't you worry. But that's also why I made this video, because I feel like these are going to come off very dry and bland, and I'm like, if the company or person sees this video, they'll probably understand a little bit more where I'm coming from, because, like, I'm gonna try not to be an utter fanboy nerd going to Gray's letter. But he's also getting an index card. So, yeah. dirty. Okay. This one's for Alice Osman. For the rest of these, I need to go ahead and put in the thing. Oh, this is what my invite looks like, for anyone who's curious. I made it myself. My graduation day is May 8th. Let's celebrate this milestone. Yeah, it's me. All over my card. I made it myself. On Canva. So yeah. Fun fact, I only used 2 of my senior pictures. Yeah. I could use more, but then it would have turned into like a senior picture photo shoot. And I was like, there's better photos of me where I'm not. Like one of them, actually, this big one, the really big one, is me at a Conan Gray concert. Fun fact. A little awkward that's going to Conan Gray, but it's fine. Because I say so. And maybe it'll just mean more to him. That was that was my first ever concert. And the fact it was Conan Gray, I was happy about it, so excited. I still am very pumped about it. I think it's really dope, but it could just be me. Hey, leave me alone. It's almost 2:30 a.m. I should be in bed by now, but I'll go to bed before 3. Okay. Keep in mind I wake up at like 6 for school, which I could very easily push back. I think I'm going to push back to waking up at like 6:50, 6:45. Because I only need to be out of my house by like 7:20. I would like to be out of my house by 7:20. But I don't need to be out of my house until 7:30. So that's something. But I'm going to finish all these up. I'm going to make a little TikTok with them. Being like, these are who my announcements are going out to. Probably cut off their address. I mean, they're all public addresses, so I don't feel overly bad sharing them. But it's also like, I'm not going to share Conan Gray's address out because I haven't seen anyone really use it. But it's also public domain, so I'm not actively trying to like cover it up like it's a crime. But yeah, like Funky Frog Baits, I literally got theirs from their TikTok bio. Not their TikTok, their YouTube bio. P.O. Box, yes. P.O. Box? Yes, I will be sending you my graduation announcement. I wonder if anyone has sent their graduation announcement to them before. Is this gonna be a first? If so, please don't open it on a stream because I hardly ever tune into streams. Because I'm busy and I apologize and I go back and I watch them, okay? But I'm a busy boy, okay? Busy boy. That's a reference to a song I think only one of my friends knows, and I hardly even talk to him these days. Shout out to Nigel. Cool bro. Nigel's cool, but I hardly ever talk to him. And now I'm graduating. What? Ooh, whoa. Okay. So all of them have one. Yes. All of them have one. I need to write their letters. And see if I can get Alice Osman's address, which I will do off camera. And yeah, okay. So this is Mads' little check-in. I'm Mads Maddox, if you know me by that. Either one. I don't care what you call me. But yeah. Future plans for the channel. I'll definitely give you Crowder this year. That'll be fun. There'll be a lot more content, I feel as though, this year. You'll get a move out video. You'll get a room tour before I move everything out of my room. And then you'll get a dorm tour of my actual dorm by the end of the year. That's crazy to say. That's insane. Yeah, a bunch of my stuff that's in my house, like the stuff that matters, is going to be moved over to my grandmother's. So my room's going to be pretty bare for understandable reasons why my stuff is getting moved. Because I don't know what they're gonna do with my room once I leave. I don't know if it'll be allowed back. My family's really complicated, so I don't know how any of that's gonna work. But I'll figure it out. And my grandma loves me, so all of my stuff is gonna go at her place. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna finish these up. And then I'm going to bed because I feel like tomorrow's going to be a very, very long Tuesday. So good night. See you next time for possibly a day in my life before my senior year ends. We'll find out. Bye-bye!